Can you tell us a little bit more about some of the efforts your firm has made to not only build a diverse staff, but create an environment where a diverse staff is able to thrive and achieve long-term success?
Sure. So, that's one thing that is a top priority of ours, is really focusing on creating, but not just creating, but maintaining a firm of talented, diverse individuals who come from all backgrounds, who feel welcomed and valued and know they can be themselves. And, it is so important, I believe, in any organization. And of course, I come from the perspective of a law firm, but from a law firm, to have diversity, because it strengthens our organization. And bringing different perspectives together and different ways of doing things improves service that we can provide to our clients. It enhances our creativity, and it makes Lightfoot a more fun place to work too. So, from a hiring perspective, we hire most of our lawyers out of law school. We go through the summer program, and we're very intentional about going to law schools and hiring, recruiting, identifying, I said that backwards, but really identifying and then recruiting and hiring young talent out of the law schools. And we also even try to identify them before they go to law school. Of course, we do law school interviews. We go to minority job fairs where you can interview minority candidates regionally and nationally. But we also have taken some initiatives in recent years, such as we'll send a group of lawyers and they'll go to the Black Law Students Association chapter at Alabama or Vanderbilt or some of the schools where we recruit, and they'll talk to the students about different techniques like interviewing skills, how to do an effective law firm interview. And we'll meet potential candidates that way. About 2 years ago, we started a diversity scholarship. And what it is we give it to a law student who will come here, work in the summer as part of our summer program for 6 weeks, and then has a $10,000 scholarship for the following year. And that's a way that we're meeting good, diverse candidates. We also, for before law school, we started 2 years a pre-law program that we bring in diverse students who are either in college or between college and law school, who are interested in going the practice of law, and they'll come to Lightfoot for a week, and we talk to them and about and let them have some experience with what it's like to practice law, to learn more about the firm. And so from those initiatives, we've seen a real increase in diversity, both in our summer associate program as well as in our associate ranks. And ultimately, even if this diverse talent doesn't come to Lightfoot, these initiatives are also a way for us to foster the development of diverse young talent in the legal profession who may go on to other paths. So that's, a beneficial result of it, both for the firm and also for the profession. But, hiring is just, of course, the first step, because you've got to keep lawyers here. And so we really have to, and we intentionally try to create that environment that allows young lawyers to develop the relationships with their colleagues of all ages, and work on a variety of cases that fosters that trust, that motivates them, that creates that sense of belonging that we talked about. So when an associate arrives at Lightfoot, they get 2 mentors. They get a partner mentor and they get an associate mentor. But then they work on all kinds of cases with all different partners and associates, so that they're getting exposed to different folks. They're building relationships with different lawyers in our firm. They see different styles. They see different cases. Makes a better lawyer, as well as just makes it more fun. And then we also focus, I talked about pushing work down, but from day one, we are focused on making sure that our lawyers get opportunities to take those depositions, to argue the motions, to communicate with the clients and other counsel, and get to do that real lawyer work that they think of in law school that puts you on the forefront instead of being just behind the scenes at your desk or in the library. And we also, as part of that, track diversity of our client teams, who's going to client meetings. We track diversity in our leadership, really all aspects of firm operations. I mean, I have to kind of be proud here. Of course, I'm a woman. I'm the managing partner. We've got a Black COO who's been with the firm, almost as long as I have. We've got a woman hiring partner, and we have diversity really in all of our different leadership committees. And so, and as part of that, we really just intentionally look at who is at the table, and we look at the opportunities for our diverse colleagues to be at the forefront, whether it's in leadership roles, whether it's in client pitches, presentations, but making sure that they are being heard and they can develop relationships that help them thrive and grow. Diversity's been a value, of an important value to us really since we founded the firm 3 decades ago. But I will say, in the last 10 years or so, in the last decade, we've stepped up our game with trying to be much more systematic with our DE&I initiatives. And it really has paid off and given us significant progress toward building that generation of highly diverse, experienced lawyers and professionals for the decades to come. But you're never good enough. We're always looking for new ways that we can improve as a firm, and diversity and inclusion definitely remain top priorities, as we're always looking for ways to do better.